All right, let's see if we got everybody here. Make sure everything's working like it's supposed to. All right, so here we are. Welcome back. We are testing our new type video, or not our new type. We're testing our blue-white cycle deck. So here we are. Let's see. Okay, so too many windows up. We're here. All right, so this is the cycle deck. It is not the greatest, but it is something that we're going to try to work with as best we can. I believe this has to do with trying to get cycled down with a lot of blockers and a lot of not replacement but bouncing. So here we are. Okay, let me just move a couple things here so I'm not going crazy. Okay. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and take this and jump into some games already. We can close that one. 49 was found. Well, what has 49? There are 49 cards here. We're doing 3 of those. So that is 0172. 3. Let's go. And let's hit ranked. All right. So blue-white, if you've been here before, you know that I am a big proponent of Cycle Gundam. It's one of my favorite cards that came out with this in this set. So here we are. We will keep that. Hey, relax. Relax. Fireworks going off today for some reason. We won't burn that, so we'll leave it as is. So again, the goal of this deck is to get them to somewhat like play them out, pair down, and then go from there. We will just play our blocker in there. So we do have a Gundam Link in our hands. We'll be looking to play that probably next turn. We'll see what happens. Okay. Okay, so we have 2 links in hand. What is this? 3 HP or less and rest it. I think we just go this route. Burn it early, rest the tall geese, and we take the tall geese. Board control. And then go from there. Hey, relax. Relax. Okay. TikTok was going a little crazy there. We might have to end the TikTok stream, so we'll see. We're gonna lose it. Might as well. Might as well let it go. I think we end the TikTok stream. I think that's what we do. But we'll leave it. We'll see how it performs here. See what's going on. Okay, so now we do have. We can rest something. Do we rest something? No, I think we keep that. I think we keep that, and then we just kind of wait for it to go here. If anything, we may or may not just wait it out. I think we just end that. Let's skip blocking here. All right, so we did end the stream on TikTok. I think that was our best bet. Try to give us some better health here on YouTube. Red Blue Psycho. So I think Red Blue Psycho. If you look at my previous, oh, he's gonna take me out. If you look at one of my previous videos, oh, it's gonna go full control. Okay. If you look at one of my previous videos, I tried Red Blue Psycho like super hard in the beginning, and I had some luck and I didn't have some luck. You know, like it worked, but it didn't work. So I think that in the spirit of that, let's see. We could go with the link here, but I feel like I just want to block for now. Save the link. Save the link. We'll save it. So yeah, I did play Red Blue Psycho in the beginning. I got it to work, and it works pretty well, but it's very aggro aggressive. And then when you get to the mid to late game, you run out of steam, and then you kind of just lose out on the cards you have. Wow, okay. Okay. Well, we have that, so we'll play the base. We do have Akira. Let's see. I think we have 5 up. I think we just play Psycho now. I think we played this Psycho now. And we wait. So what they're going to have to do is they're going to have to send everything at this base. If they draw an Amuro, we're not screwed, but it doesn't help. Well, we're not screwed. But that's bad. That's not good. That's not good. I think we don't kill that. I think we let that go and we kill something. Oh, it feels so bad. That feels so bad. That's terrible efficiency right there. Okay, So now we have, they're going to go in. We have 5 shields, we'll survive. If we can burst a base, that helps us a lot. Okay, there's no base. No base. Oh, so bad. Yeah, this looks very rough. This is not it for me. Okay, what do we have to do here? We need to play base. We'll rest that because we can. We'll play Psycho, and we'll play 4. We will. We'll take this one. We'll take Gundam. And we may have a chance here. We may have a chance here. So they'll probably run into my cycle right now. And they'll probably play some more units. Yeah, there it is. That's rough. It's rough, but it's okay. It's alright. Yeah, I did, yeah. We did do that. And he's gonna attack it, watch. Yeah. Oh my god. Kill base. Yeah, we lost. That's it. Unless that last shield is a base, we're done. How did they do that? How did they do that? Did we just see a bad hand? We might have just seen a bad hand. I don't know. Alright, so for those of you joining, right here's the deck list. Do we change it? Do we leave it? I think it's very sporadic. The one of MA mode could be like, could be a siege ploy. It could be, I'm like this close to putting a Hawk of Endymion in here and going down on like one of the lower blockers, putting 2 of them in here. But I don't know. It's like I'm on the fence. I don't entirely like this as it is right now, but this is a list that somebody else is running, and we're gonna kind of roll with it until we see it improve or not improve. But you know, it is what it is. So let's try. Let's go again. Oh man, I don't know if everybody's aware, they were running a MSA tournament earlier on here. I don't think it went too well, but I don't know. It looks like it went well, but at the same time, like I'm reading through the Discord and people are like going crazy with the pairings, and they tested it before, but I'm not sure how well that went. So we like that. Trying to get in the game, currently One Piece fan card player. So getting into this game right now is probably the best place to get into it. Cards are still cheap-ish, right? Cards are, they're not in abundance, but like GD02 was super easy to find. You can find a lot of GD01. But, you know, it's just a matter of what you can get your hands on and when. If you're a One Piece player, you're going to understand this card game a lot better than most, like Gundam players. But it's actually a really good time with set 3 coming out and our 1-year anniversary coming in July. If you guys haven't seen those announcements, it's a really good time to get in this game. Yeah, Siege Ploy, I've been seeing that in a lot of the aggro decks, and I agree. It's definitely one of those things where it provides value. So maybe we try that in here. But so this deck, the point of this deck is supposed to be, you know, obviously block, block, block until we get to Psycho and go in. What about the starter decks? I heard they're hard to find. Starter decks, so starter decks from like STO1 through STO4, super hard to find. And if you find one, they're very expensive. If you get in on like starter events that are going on right now, or the ones that are going to go on next week, which it might be too late to get into those, you can get a leg up on those. As for right now, though, like it is very hard to get product. STO 5 and 6. There's a lot of 6 out there. There's not too much 5 out there. I think there's a lot of 6 because Clan, like we're playing against right now, Clan didn't do so well. Like people just didn't enjoy what came out with it. Not enough support. But Red Gundam, Link, High Maneuver. No, it's got Breach. So yeah, the starter decks are gonna get reprinted in it's a Breach 1. Breach 1. What do we do? I want to take that one. I'll let that one go. The starter decks are getting reprinted in April. So in April, there's going to be a starter deck event for 1 through 4, and they're going to re-release all of those. It's honestly, it's super, super good. Like, this game is really good. Do I save this game? Hey, relax, please. I think I save him. This game is really good. Like, especially if you've played One Piece, or if you like One Piece. If you like One Piece, you'll like this game. And of course, like the cards, they're beautiful. Like, how could you go wrong with this, right? It's got 5. I'd have to send both of them into it. I don't like that on the board. I don't. So as much as I don't want to send 2 cards into it, I'm going to. And then we're just going to play 2 more blockers. Call it a day. Bandai has been swearing, though, that like their production is increased for this coming set and future sets. Supposedly, rumors coming out of Japan are like they have printed like all the way through GD04 already. If that's the case, I don't know, but supposedly. Loading the field, okay. They're dumping the hand. So this is the problem with clan decks, is that they have to dump their hand to get the value. If he was smart, he probably could have did that, but he would have lost his units. He could have supported that. I need a draw. Oh, we get a link. Perfect. So we will... We'll have to lose 1 attack, but they'll get through. They'll get through one more. It's rough though. Like, this game's awesome, but the bad like juju is getting from like product being bad. I can kill everything else, so I'd rather do that. The bad juju is getting from product being bad and not being enough of it is really hurting the game. But for everybody that's like in it just to be in it and just loves Gundam, it's been great. It's been really good. And then next year, or this year, with all the events that they're going to start doing, they're going to have store regional tournaments. I believe they're going to have more regional tournaments. And then there's kind of like 2 seasons. There's like a first and second half of the year. It's supposed to be really good. Like, the outlook looks bright. What are they going to do? They might play something. They haven't played anything. So I think they're trying to get me out of the way to play a card. I don't know. We will take care of that, though. So we are on level 6 next turn. We will play Psycho and 4, and then go from there. Okay. Green Soletta. Yeah, so they're reprinting Witch and Mercury in green. I'm not sure how I feel about that. First strike. Can't do anything about that. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. I think that I want to know what the support is though. Like, are they going to reprint all Academy in green, or is it just going to be some? Is it going to be like new cards? Like, what's the goal here? Okay, so so we could take. I'm just gonna play it now. So this one's gonna go to the. We'll take this one for now. It's supposed to be not reprints, but new cards. We'll play the base. This is Breach 2. Oh, it is Breach 3. And then it says, when your Titan's unit destroys an enemy shield area card with damage, this unit recovers 2 HP. So we're going to do this, Breach, recover our HP, and draw. And then call it a day there. So new type challenges. If you go and look at the video I posted yesterday, I did one last weekend. Did terrible. I did terrible. I got ran through the first 2 rounds. Round 1, I played a 1-year war, and I got the guy to like, he was just running to the table, right? I got him to his last shield. I had a full board. I had 3 blockers up. His last shield happened to be a base, so I had to hold off to defend myself. and I'm gonna block that. I had to hold off to defend myself, and he was holding on like for a couple turns, like as I was bouncing things off the board and like going Wing Gundam at him at anything active, like I was getting my money's worth, right? And as I do that last shield, I'm like, well, I gotta wait now just in case. Like, it's 1 turn. What could happen? Shocker. What happened? We're gonna go this route. Kira. And then -2. He's got 4. No, we're not gonna attack. We are gonna attack here though. His last base was the shield, and he was holding on to a card for a couple turns. Like he would draw a card, have a card, like wait, and then pass. Right, play 1, I'd bounce it or kill it, and then he'd pass. And went for like 2 or 3 turns, and I was like, he's holding on to something. I seen no bases. I got no bursts out of my shield area. I was like at a loss, and he ends up his last draw. 2 cards in hand now, draws, he goes, and then puts a white Gundam down, puts a Char in, swings for game. And I was like, oh no. What was I gonna do? I was fighting for my life. I could not have done anything differently. It is what it is, right? Game 2, I played a red-white deck, and that guy's seen everything on curve. Like early blockers, Zowart, Rick Diaz, Elfrith, and then seen a Kshatriya pair to ping something to death, then seen a Kshatriya link, then seen a Sananju link, then seen a Kubele link, and then seen another one the next turn. Like every turn after that was just like link, and he was just, and everything I put on the board, he would ping with the base, and then either battle of aces or close combat me, or swing with something else, do the damage on the swing, Like everything I put down in the same turn was gone. So it was super rough. It was super rough. Like I couldn't do anything. We're gonna go here. We're getting everything we need in this game. Like all crap aside, we're seeing everything. So I don't know. This one may have been too easy. I'm not sure, but we seen every pilot, every link. Like this was how that game went, basically. And then we have 2 new types tomorrow, and 2 more on Sunday, and that's the last of my new type challenges. And I might not even get to play the second one tomorrow, depending how the first one goes. And same thing for Sunday. Like if I don't play one of them, I'm gonna play the other one. Yo, okay, so correct me if I'm wrong, but we just seen everything we needed to see, right? Like that's not just me. Yeah, yeah. Everything was here. Okay. I mean, at this point, seeing my hand may not even affect it. You know, like he might be okay. I got 4. Might as well. Have a new type tomorrow. I've been testing this blocker cycle build, but something is telling me blue-red aggro. Blue-red aggro. I don't know. So, like, yes and no. Like, for as much as that deck is, like, killing the game right now, it's, yeah, okay, we'll concede. For as much as that deck is killing the game on the aggro side, oh, I forgot that was ranked. That's fine. You got it. That's okay. You can have that. Let's see if anybody on stream wants to join in. Then let's send the code out. Let's see if anybody wants some friendly games while we're testing this deck. Blue-red aggro is there, but it either works perfectly and you get everything you need and you win, or it bricks and like you're crushed, you know? So it's hit and miss. But like any other aggro deck, same thing with 1 Year War. Like you can top a tournament every day of the week and then go to the one that matters and it's terrible. So like, it is what it is. I've been seeing this blocker psycho deck being run, and like I want to do it because I'm such a big proponent of Psycho Gundam, but I don't want to do it because it feels inconsistent. Like it feels like it's a crapshoot, you know? Four one with blue purple. See, that's another popular one, right? That one probably works less times than your other ones do, but it works. Like 100% it'll work. Best of 3. Yeah, it does need to be best of 3. I think that best of 3 in tournament, like in new type challenges and regionals, all that, I really think best of 3 is going to be it. But it's going to be up to them. Like they're either going to be scared to do best of 3, or it's going to work at Worlds so well that they're going to be like, yeah, let's do that. I think everybody in the game though wants locals to be like one of ones, or like best of ones, right? But locals only, and then anything tournament like new type challenges, regionals, all that is going to be best of 3, which works. The volume has to be lower. Like you have to invite less people, and it's going to take longer. But I think it's more quality like output. And then the sideboard, like, oh, 1 Year War, hold on, let me put this in. Oh, blockers, okay, let me put this in. Like, yeah. I personally, if you're gonna run a new type to like your safest bet, go with wing. As somebody that, what am I doing here? As somebody that is running wing now, again, this is the wing deck, right? Running wing now for the wins, it's like needed. I took second in my locals last night with this. I don't ever place at my locals, and I got second. Lost in the last round with Epion, but like I don't do that here, you know. So it's playing this like it's a safe bet. Yeah, regionals should definitely be best of 3 though. I agree. So you can play red, white, ping made me play. Have been a blast with it. Out of the tournaments I've played, deck I became third twice and first with this. See, how's your list different than mine? Like, did you go back to the ping bases? Do you have all range attacks? That was the one card I wish I had more of, all range attacks. But you know what? Let's go with the. We're practicing it for. We're here testing Psycho, but like let's try out the wing real quick. One game. We'll go back to Psycho after this. One game. So Shenlong. So my buddy that convinced me to play the wing deck in the first place, he runs Shenlong, and he's just performing better than I am. Period. Right. But I'll go first. But he kept saying like you should do Shenlong. Like Death Scythe is good. Oh my God, Death Scythe is good in the mirror, but Shenlong is good into everything else. That's great. So like go that way. So I was like, okay, let me test it. So I think all last week I was playing with Shenlong online. It just kind of worked a little better. Like the breach you get, the blocker chuck you get, like it's just a little more consistent, gives you a little more value out of it. Oh, this is perfect. This is perfect. I need a blocker though. Oh, so many Kiras. Do we chuck a Kira? I think so. That sucks, but we gotta do it. It's weird. So I'm still working. I have a Discord channel made, a Discord server. I'm working on getting the permissions set and all that, and I'll put one up, and then all of us can finally just be in one place. Because I feel like I have that problem more often than not. Like people want to say things or show me this, show me that, but I got no way of like, hey, let's jump in here. So yeah, Discord's gonna be up. I want to say maybe in the next 2 weeks. Oh my God. It's okay. We're all right. We're okay. We're gonna dump the Sword Strike and the Kira, and we're gonna bounce something stupid, and it's gonna be okay. We'll be all right. I need to see it. There we go. Now we're extra. I think we're safe. We're safe. Lost to a Shenlong with my red-white, but it was my bad. I didn't notice I had one resource. I was one resource low and didn't trade. Yeah, so last night at my locals, right, this was the scene. And you'll see it in the video coming up like this coming week. I dropped a 0 the turn before. I dropped another 0 the next turn, and I swung to take out a Justice or a Freedom Gundam. We're gonna go here, bounce that, and -2. And then I played a Justice with my blocker, and then I played a Wing Gundam by itself, right? My opponent plays an Epion Link. He then plays, or he had another Freedom Link on the board already, and he proceeds to swing. He puts an Amuro on something. I forgot what it was. He put an Amuro on something. He rested my Wing Gundam, and I had a Wufei in my hand. And because I didn't pair it that turn, he was able to rest my Wing Gundam. He took both of my zeros and my Wing Gundam in the same turn. And he chucked a blocker at me first, and I even blocked with that first to like maybe save myself. Bad idea. I was going to lose the same amount of units no matter what, but like it was just a bad idea. He didn't clear me. I don't know if that was a smart move. That's okay. That's okay. So yeah, long story short, if you, I would say trade it. Like almost always trade it. But -2 is 3. We die. Let's go this route. Last night I was playing against a blue-white deck, and I put a sword strike on the board, and it sucked because he had a fresh, not a fresh, but he had a pretty battered down freedom link on board that was rested, and it had 2 HP left, and I had to swing with my sword strike to take care of something, but on that I crashed my sword strike, and then I had to bounce because it's a mandatory effect. I had to bounce the freedom link, and he goes, okay, cool, good for me, and he took the whole thing back, played it again the next turn, took something out, and I kind of regretted it, but it was literally the only way I could have made it work. So it sucked, but like mandatory effects are just that way. Okay, so now we are here. We'll bounce it again. That's annoying, I know, but that's like the wonder of Sword Strike. Now we'll play some blockers. I agree, no effects should be mandatory, and like most effects, like take for instance Marita's ping effect, right? You don't have to ping 2 units. You can ping 1. You can ping none. Like, you don't have to. But yeah, some effects, like especially on attack, it says, you know, on it. Let's look at it right here. It says on attack, choose 1 enemy with 2 or less, return to its hand. Like, there's no you may. There's no like do this or maybe don't do that. It's you will do it, which sucks. That happened to me, I don't know, at another event too. I had to bounce. Oh, it was one of my new type challenges. I had to bounce something that I want to say it was another freedom. I had to bounce it because it had 2 HP left, and I was like, that sucks. But I was trading with the Wing Gundam, and I needed to, you know. I'm sticking with red white since it's the deck I mostly enjoy, but man, the match versus Wing is hard when they get 2 Shenlong links and Kurt. Yeah, yeah. If you go look at I keep having to plug my content in here, but if you go look at the match that I posted this last week, the 2-game, like the 2-round video, the second round I played against a Shenlong, and I want to say he did the exact same thing. So it is rough. I'll swing him because I'm going to lose him anyways. Many times I played a Dara Blade and was forced to bounce a 1 HP. Yeah. Yep, see? See, that is the way. Sorry, the devil's here. Yeah, red white. I mean, like, oh, he's gonna ping me. That's fine. Red white is, God, I love red in this game. I love red, and I love blue. But in this blocker meta, like, red white is easily you can win. Like, I've won games that I shouldn't have won. I've won games that like were super close in the end. I beat wing decks for a while. Like, I hadn't lost to a wing deck. I beat them. I beat aggro. Like, but then when you lose so hard, and it's like almost infuriating to the point where you're just, what is my hand? Has anybody seen my hand this whole time? Jesus. What is going on here? Yeah, in this meta, like, you got to be able to get around blockers or get through them. So, like, I think that's why Psycho works really well, because you're swinging. If they're not really aware, if they don't have a choice, like, they have to get ran through by Psycho. A 6/6 body is hard to not want to block if put in the right situation. Yeah, I probably should have did that. Amuro? We'll let him go. 9 pilots. Kira, 9 pilots, 3 Kshatriya, 3 Quibbly, 3 Sananju, 3 Ao, 2 Kshatriya, 4 Rick, 4 Lith, 4 close combat, 2 all range, 3 striker, 2 aces, 2 6 HP, 2 ping. That sounds about right. We're in a bad spot here. What? Oh my god. I honestly think that we lose this game. I think we lose this game. I don't know. I'm going to take something right now. And then we put Wu Fei here. I think we'll be okay. We can't draw another pilot. That's nuts. 9 pilots. You're running like 3 of each pilot then. That's pretty consistent. I was doing, well, you could be running 3. You could be running 4. What is it? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4, 3, 2. I was doing 4, 3, 2 for a while. What do I want to kill? It doesn't kill me, so I guess we can, you know. Unless they ping me right here, that would suck. Okay. I need just 1 unit. Like, I think any unit here helps me. 4 Merida, 3 Haman, 2 full front. Yeah, so I had it flopped. I had it 3 full frontal, 2 Haman, only because the Sananju felt like it was more value, and the Quibblies, I was running 2 Quibbly, 2 Haman. Thank the Lord. Something. I think we still lose. Yeah, red-blue first set was like my bread and butter. I took that to regionals. I went 6-4, but yeah, that's game. Damn, this guy was ranked 3,000. You know what? That's fine. That's okay. You didn't have to do all that. You have 2 swings. But that's fine. It's okay. That's what we're here for. We're learning. We're going down. 2 losses in a row. All right, let's get back to Psycho. Export. Copy. Let's try it one more time this way. If it doesn't work out, then we'll add the siege ploys. So I agree with that. There's not a lot of Neo Xeon units to put out. Ooh, I do not like this. So full frontal doesn't get its value, but You can't. Like, you can cut some blockers and put some aggro units in there, but, you know, it's completely one of those things where you're, like, dead or you're up. Local guys here running red, blue, cyber, new type has placed highly in all. I think that's just one of those decks that you don't really see coming anymore. Yeah, we'll go that route. That's fine. You don't really see red, blue coming anymore. And especially if you hit, just, you know, run all your bodies in, fill up your trash, and then get a Banshee unicorn. It's almost over. Like, you have control, you know. A new sign because of a hand like those. Yeah, I really don't like that card. Like, as much value as you get out of it, I really don't like it, only for the fact that I feel like it bricks more often than you actually get something good out of it. So and it's a lot of resources for. I'm just like, in a white deck, I feel like resources are super important. Red green Xeon Wing is so good. So good. I can show you a list. Oh, it's so good. Especially if done right. Oh my god, they hit it on curve. Look at that. Prime example. Prime example of 1 year war right here. All in on the base that rests a unit. Yeah. I could take out the do I want to do that? Yeah, might as well. Make them work for it. If they burst it, you get a rest on turns. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not really too big of a proponent on Archangel either, but it seems to... That's fine. It seems to work more than it doesn't, you know? So, blue-white isn't like my forte. Like, I like green-white, I like red-white, but blue-white feels too situational / slow for me that I'm just like, I don't know. Yeah, I'm taking that one. If they burst it, full frontal has a full value in the deck. Yeah, yeah. Every green unit is a Xeon Neo Xeon. So yeah, full value of full frontal. You would run, but the hard part is that if you want to run that deck, you have to run Kshatriya and you have to run Hero, right? You want to run Wing Gundam. So it's hard, but let's see, what do I do? I could have used the Unforeseen and then Zolwart, but I felt like, I don't know. It kind of would have been the same thing either way. They would have died. I would have died later. Yeah, but if you run red-green, right, you have Hero, Merida, and full frontal, right? Or you just run full frontal and... Not again. Oh my god. Ugh. The worst luck we have. The worst luck. I don't know. I think we're just kind of screwed here, honestly. 2 Amros by turn 4 is ridiculous. 2 Amro links by turn 4 is ridiculous. He did have a god hand. Ah, it's ridiculous. Alright. Lock in. Lock in. It's a long game. Their hand is empty. They do have 2 fully grown Gundams here. We'll play this. And we'll play this. All right, let's take something out here. How about that? A 7.5 is crazy though. Do I want to get my value out of these? Nah, whatever. We need to protect the shield area. So those two will go in, that's fine. We'll take one next turn. And, striker pack. Now they're going to play something. Nah. They probably have a, Charlink. Watch. Nothing. Okay. Bet. Let's see what we can get. Another Amuro. We'll go here. We'll go there. And we'll take this one -2. Okay. Alright, so we're back in control for now. We'll see what happens after this. Okay, what is he gonna do? Run Gundam into it? Another, don't tell me. He doesn't want to run Gundam into it. Yeah. That's fine. 3 pilots in the deck, like 4 full frontal, 3 hero, 3 Marita. That's not bad. That's definitely a way to play it. Oh my god. Alright, you know what? Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go get rid of that one. I'm gonna get that off the board. We're gonna die anyways, it's fine. You know what? Nah, we fucked that up. We could have went here. We wouldn't have died. Breach. Heal. No? We're not healing? Oh, it's not a link. That sucks either way. And he's only a new type pilot. Yeah. And there he goes. Into my boy. Alright, but he's out of cards. And okay. I need a unit. That's something. We'll let this one go, and we'll block this one, depending on what's in his hand. But we will, we'll let it ride here. We'll see what happens. Unless he takes it. I think if he takes it, it's crazy. Ooh. Rough. Probably should have swapped that. I'm not getting the max value of my cards here, for sure. Okay, we like that. Sure. My list, so go look at, you want the red-green list or the red-white list? I'm assuming the red-green list. Get out of there. What are you doing? Okay. Okay. Another one. Okay, red green. I can post. I can post something about that list. In the like next day or so. My list includes Police Zaku. I don't know if you've heard of Police Zaku, but Police Zaku is a level 2 cost 1, 2 AP, 3 HP unit, and it's awesome. It's awesome. Playtesting, it's up and down. We're getting there, we're not getting there at the same time, so. This is the roughest match, but it looks like we're coming out of it pretty well. Shenlong, okay. Odd combo, but you're seeing Shenlong in 1-year war decks a lot more now. We'll block that. I believe I've seen it, but I believe it's like Zor. Yeah, so yeah, it's like a Zor. It doesn't it is not allowed to attack into the enemy player. So it's basically you're there to clean up board. So what you do with that is, if you need to, you kind of pair a pilot to it. You pair a pilot to it, and take out some things early on. Like, it's meant for that early game, like we need to chop the board down and kind of help ourselves out. But when you can't do that, you put it there and you kind of leave it there as like a insurance policy, right? They don't want to block or they don't want to swing and then take a lot of damage and then boom, Police Zaku. So it works. It works out. It's just one of those niche cards that like you have to know how to use and when to use it at the right time. So what? Police Zaku. Ooh. Well, it's gonna take damage from anything it puts on the field, right? I was gonna chump one of my blockers though. I'm gonna skip blocks. It's gonna take my base, which sucks. We're gonna let them take that one. Let's see what the last shield is. Kira. No, they got it. Because they just gotta swing everything now. And it's game. Sky Grasper is a sleeper. If we do get best of 3, I think it'll show up in a side deck. I don't know much about Sky Grasper, so I'm not sure. We are on a slide. This is not good. All right, let's make some changes here. So, what are we having a problem with? This needs to go. We keep that at 2, keep this at 3. We have more than enough blockers. I say we drop Zor to 2. We drop the Argama. Drop the Argama. We hit 2 of those. And then we have 2 cards. I think a 2 of Siege Ploy. I think a 2 of that does work. Trying to build with Death Side Green, and what color is preferred? In this meta, definitely white. Sad to say. Now, if you wanted to build something like fun, you could put Death Scythe in a red deck. You'd forego the Wing Gundam part of it, but you could do it. Choose one enemy unit that is level 2 or lower, return to its owner's hand. It's a level 2, cost 2, 2 AP, 1 HP. So it's basically like the Hawk of Endymion, but as a destroyed unit. You ram it into a 2/2, kill it, then bounce the other 2/2 back to the hand. Yeah, that is a really good aggro tech. I could see that. I could see that making it to a sideboard. You're right. Definitely that. How do we feel about this list? We added the 2 siege ploys, we took away the MA mode, and we went down on Zort by 1. Attempted to play Z Zulu if it attacks. So Z Zulu, yes. I was this close to putting it in my red-white deck. This close. Oh, and taking out like one of each blocker to play 3 or 4 of them. And all you have to do is announce that you're swinging towards their base, and it's automatically a 4/2, automatically. That takes out almost every blocker, and if it's not going to take out a blocker, you're going to hit the base for 4 damage. That's super crucial in like a ping deck. So definitely that. If you're going to do red-green, definitely that also. Most people are running red-greens that are, do I have one here? Red, blue, Shenlong, red, white. I don't have one here. Most people are running red, greens that are running the level 2, 2 cost Zaku 2. That's a 3/2. You can literally just replace it. That's a 4 of. So just replace that. But yeah, Z Zulu is one of those cards that like is underrated. Alright, let's see if this list goes well. Let's see how this one goes. I think we'll be okay. 4P is key in an early game. Yeah. Yeah. Buku. Yep. That's 100% why people are running him. Swinging for 4 with a gym that you just played for nothing. I think we keep that. Yeah, Buku's crazy. Do I have my Sailor deck in here? I've been working on this Sailor deck. I do. I'll show you guys that after. Sailor Slaps. If nobody's heard of Sailor Slaps is a beast of a deck. Beast. I think you could put that red-blue deck with the with some new GD03 cards, and it'll work really well. Okay, we're not off to a great start, so we're gonna do this and call it. All right, so we have 2 justice, or 2 freedoms. We don't really want to see that right now, but we're here. We are here. Luck of the draw. Char? Nobody plays out a Zaku 2 that fast that they don't have a link. Like, you just don't. You usually swing Vesalius. Put on a Rickdom? Oh. That's kind of dumb. She's gonna die. Now you can't breach me either, so. Who was the smart one here? Your very first deck, game came out. Oh, we did have a Char. See? Why didn't you just play that? Mono Blue was Earth Fed, but it didn't do well, and I honestly didn't know if it was going to. I still didn't know how to play the game. Yeah, I was in that same boat. I did not know how to play the game at first either. But what are we doing here? That's the best I got right now. Trying to put a high maneuver deck. Thoughts? Blue-white high maneuver has won a couple tournaments, and it's a very, very good deck. You have to basically run the normal Kira Amuro package and then top end with the rebuild with the high maneuver, and you're in there. I'm gonna let that go. I'm not gonna. No. I'm gonna take that char. Okay, here's our first instance of this. Let's see. Where's that one? Give me an Amuro. Kira. I think that does us just as much good. Let's see. Take that. We take this -2. Only reason I wanted to play more red was because GD02 red base to discard a red. And you know what's funny is that card came out and nobody played it. I don't ever see that card. Red, white, Neo, Xeon, Ping. Do you think I need all 4 battle bases? I think 3's fine. I was running 3 in mine. 3 is more than enough. 3 is more than enough. Is it Cassatria? Link? Okay. Thank you. We get GD03. I plan on giving pure purple a shot, Mikazuki, and Laughter for high maneuver. I think that's worth it. I think pure purple is viable with the support it got. All the links that he has now. I think it's worth it. Guy in my locals had a fun idea. I am playing with Jesus. Fun idea to play with it. It's a blue-green weenie deck. Plays almost entirely 1-drops in Amuro, Sayla, and Gundam, and the 1-drops include level 1/1, 1/2, and 2/1s. That's crazy. That's crazier if it works, but that's crazy. I think that should be fun. That's probably a lot of fun, honestly. A lot of 1/1 drops. I always think about that, like, why are people not playing the 1/1 drops in a weenie deck, especially in weenie decks? But they're just so bad. Like, they just get so bad. Nope. Ooh. All right, so let's figure this out here. So we can bounce something now. I think playing Freedom doesn't give us any good, but I think playing AO does. I don't need to play the pilot. I think I've played this person before. Today, yesterday, a week ago, I played them before. I'm like almost positive. Green for Char. I think if you were going to mix purple with anything right now, it's like begging for it to be with white. They came out with some new Gallarhorn units. Don't be a Char. Okay. 2 damage, that's fine. They came out with some new Galahorn units, and I think that like it's oh my god, this is how I lost my new type. I don't like Psycho. I don't like Psycho. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm not aggressive enough. Maybe it's the card draw. Like, I don't like Psycho. So we're gonna X that. Let's play. All right. So this is the deck, right? This is called Sayla Slaps. Sayla Slaps runs Sayla and Amuro. You are running 4 gun cannon, 4 Delta Pluses, 4 Gundams, 4 Versagos, 4 Corsicas, and a bunch of weenies, right? This is it, right? Psycho is awesome in a blue-red. It is, and again, like I have made Psycho videos. I have a lot of gameplay of blue-red Psycho. If you check that out, Psycho is super good with aggro ping decks because you're pinging, and then boom, Psycho, Breach, gone. I might sacrifice myself, but I'm taking something with me. It's very good. It's not meant to be behind blockers, I don't think. So I think even with the Titans cards coming out, Psycho doesn't go with the O, but I think Psycho can be in a better red deck. I think G-Fred and Psycho work probably well together. Now that I tasted Wings Zero, I've been tainted. Probably been tainted. I mean, Psycho Purple works well. Psycho Purple. You mean like low end blue Psycho and then just the normal like low end first form Mikazuki, like that's it, just first form? Or are you looking at fourth form with that? Psycho Purple. It does sound like that. That'd be alright. This is the weenie deck though. Blue White Psycho feels like a faster but worse version of Blue White Epion. I think so. For lack of a better term, I think that Blue White Psycho, if you don't play it correctly, like super slowly, you blow your load too early, and then what's the point? Yeah, G Fighters. G Fighters are in the next set. That set is going to be crazy. Like, Shining Gundam is going to be nuts. This whole set is going to be cool. But I think it's better because, like, I want to say it's going to come out and do a bunch of damage up front instead of, like, on the back end. But low-end purple first form don't need show then. I don't know if I have my old list. I don't. Red blue cube? What's this? Red blue cube. I don't think that works right. Set 5 in July, yeah. Blue green Psycho and just run every single green unit that has Breach on it. That could be something. It could be something. These are things that I tinker with here, all these little decks. So like I have a bunch. This is blue red, right? May or may not work. Red white, green white, Epion, Sayla, Psycho, Zeta. This is the list I found. I don't know how I feel about it, but it's there. It's a list. And then Shenlong, obviously, and then Atherin. I was tinkering with this. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Tried Cycle in blue-green Breach format. It works like Wings, slowing it down too much. Yeah. Yeah, I don't... I'm telling you, Psycho belongs in red. And I wish I had my list on me right now, like here, because I would show you. But Psycho belongs in red. I want to say I might have put the deck list on a video. So let's go look real quick. Videos. Did I put it here? I did not. Did I put it anywhere? I did not. Ugh, that's annoying. Is it in here somewhere? No, I moved on from that list. I'll have to search for it for another day, but I had a good list. Purple with Gundam X. Gundam X is so underrated. Like, people want Gundam X to work, and it will work, but like, it's hard. And if it does work, it's probably not gonna last very long, you know? Hate Zeta. Gotta have base. Yeah. One of my friends plays Zeta, and he was trying to make Zeta Atherin Breach work, and like, it worked to an extent, and then it kind of lagged out on him. But he did see some luck against some other blocker builds, so like, it's hit and miss. But yeah, Zeta's one of those cards. It feels super bricky, almost like Psycho does. But you know, it is what it is. Like, it's really hard to get that to work correctly. All right, so let's go back to trying to test for new type. How about that? We have 4 new types this weekend. We got to get a top 4 in 1. So let's lock in for like the next like 3 games before I kill the live, and then we'll go from there. Because we are on a losing streak. We were in like the low 600s when we started. Now we're in the high 600s, and it is not going well. We're on second. What else? What else is everybody's preferred? I'll keep that. Preferred decks that they want to try. Like, what are we feeling for GD03? What's like the #1 card? I gotta have it. Play a base here. Get some security. Okay. Show resolve. Typical moves. Mirror match. Only green's running Justice nowadays, so. Exia. So, like, do you think Exia is going to be good? Like, starter deck aside, do you think Exia is going to, like, stay good? Oh, we have a link. That's great. They're going to close combat that. I already know it. Camphor and Cyclops team. So I was just talking about this the other day. Cyclops team and Camphor is going to make 1 Year War excessively crazy. Because think about it. All those Cyclops teams are populating tokens on deploy. And then Camphor can just let them all swing. Ultron, I am looking forward to Ultron. As I'm playing these Ween decks more, I feel like Ultron is just one of those ones that, like, we're gonna blow our load here a little bit. We're gonna pop this one. Operation Maganac. I think New Sandrock. Yeah, I have seen New Sandrock like feel like it's gonna do something. I'll take that. If they're gonna do it, they're gonna waste their Atherin to do it. So, yeah. and then they're going to run the other one in. That was smart. I'll give them that. But you know what? They're going to lose their Atherin right now. Let's see how he cross colors when units change colors. CB right now isn't the best, but XA Trans Am is pretty good. Trans Am is very good. I'll give you that. It does feel like it's going to change things a little bit. Ultron. But back to Ultron. That thing's going to be crazy. Just imagine like this deck, right? Shenlong and Wing Gundam Zero and Wing Gundam and all of that. And then instead of having 4 zeros, you play 2 zeros, 2 Ultrons. It's insane. It's insane. Why would you not swing that? I don't know why you wouldn't swing that. But hey, who am I? When it's rested, being forced to attack into Magmac. Yeah. Gun Tank, Zaku Mariner, Hezak, 4 GM, 3 BQ, 3 Roselle, 4 Grandpa, 2 Baby Kasatra, 4 LRs, 2 Baby Psycho, 3 Psycho, 4 Viserys, 4 Armor, 4 Marita, for... Okay. Okay. Hezak, Zaku Mariner, Gun Tank, GM BQ, Roselle. It's not a bad list. Close combat. It's not a bad list at all. So you would play both Zero and Ultron? I think so. I think I would play both Zero and Ultron. Ooh. Well, he just blew his load too. Okay. Alright. Why would you not swing? This guy's confusing me. Block that. Block it, please. Yeah. Thank you. Appreciate the help. Yeah, I would play both Zero and Ultron. I think that you get value out of both. In that case, obviously you play the lower Shenlongs to get some Shenlongs out there, but I think you play both. Like, why not? Just go hard. Hard in the paint. Oh, wow. This guy's seeing everything he needs to see. Went 4-1. My last new type with that list. I have my 4th and final new type tomorrow. Oh, really? You want a new type with that? Okay. Yes. We're down bad, guys. We're down bad. A 0 would help us, but that helps us also. Here, that, command. Ooh, what do we take? Take that. I feel like this is more of a threat. Just an IBO stand waiting for my late game weenie killer. Yeah. Yeah. That new Barbatos Gundam. Very good. It's transactional, but very good. Oh my god. Our luck today is terrible. Like, has anybody else noticed that? Yeah, that's game. That's game. They don't need to kill me at all. That's freaking crazy. They seen every link. Atherin, Kira, full frontal, Atherin again. I'm at a loss. I'm at a loss. This is terrible. We're gonna go first this time. Sometimes we get better value in first. I like that. We'll keep this. What else? What else? What else are we looking forward to? Does anybody... is anybody interested in like the O in Titans? Is Titans up or is Titans down? If I can get a pilot, that'd be nice. Yeah. Ditch that. I think that the O makes Titans highly viable, but only in blocker deck. I think that there's other Titans units that are out that make it so that red blue works better with Psycho, but I think the O is 100% in 100% in on blockers. Masala and the O together, unmatched. Oh, so you guys are all in the same. You guys are all in the same area. That's crazy. That is crazy. Do we do it now or do it later? I think we do it later. And we'll call that. The closest new type is 1,200 miles away. Earth Federation is going to be decent now that it has top end with Penelope. I agree. I think Blue Earth Federation is going to be highly like one of those. Come on. Come on. Swing. That's fine. I think Earth Federation is going to be really good. It just makes mono blue want to work too. So it's like. $1,200 miles away. That's crazy. Okay. Looking forward to the new Freedom to go with Lupus. Lupus being my weenie killer and Freedom being the weenie blocker. Having to, yeah. Another one? Another one? I swear, MSA is out to get us today. Out to get us. Scroll down and found one closer. Make sure in the Bandai app you have like your location turned on, because sometimes it'll put you in some random like place. All right, we gotta go this route. I need another pilot. All those are hurting me. I'm thinking about taking Sword Strike down to 2 instead of 3. I feel like I see him way too often than I need him. It is supposed to be in order. But if you don't have your location set in the app, sometimes it messes with the order of it. Or if you just set the state and city, or at least just the state, it should be a little better. Like I've had that problem before, but just go through your search again and it should be all right. Mono Blue Federation seems intimidating along with lane name. It does. It does seem intimidating. I think that hell yeah. I think that blue repair is like a whole thing right now. Oh, it's going to be a whole thing. It's going to be really good. That's why I bought up on the Delta Pluses, because I feel like putting that in a repair Titans deck is going to be, with the O, is going to be, oh, I just gave him what he needed. Ugh. Don't you hate that? I just gave him what he needed. Yep. Wu Fei. Yep. He's going to take my Kira. Oh, no, he's not. Why would he not take my Kira? Okay. Blocker. Man, I do not want to do this, but I need to. My preferred style, I think, so because I played red blue so often, mid game felt the best to me. Are you serious? Another one? What do I do? Mid game feels the best to me, but the more that I played the wing deck, it's just like it's coming like easier to just like stave off until late game. Need that. That's great for me. Oh my god. All right. So, what do we do here? I want to say we're cooked, but let's try not to be. Block or no block? What's he gonna do? Yeah, I preferred style. I'd say early to mid game, and try to end it in the mid game. But the more that I play blocker decks, the more that I'm like staving off late game. Like it's been a lot better for me. Okay, reach. Okay. Breach. Okay. Drop this. Drop this. If he has another Ale Strike, how many Ale Strikes have you seen? He's seen 2. He's got 3. Ain't no way he's got 4. I mean, he probably has 4, but ain't no way he's gonna see 4. Blue purple repair, quite well against ping. You've done something to offend the RNG gods tonight. For reals, I have. This has not been good for me. I want to block that. Something tells me he's gonna drop a 0, and he wanted to get his value out of that. Okay, where's he going? He can't bounce me. He can't bounce me. He's just gonna go for shields. I'm gonna block that. I don't care. You got 2 cards in hand, my guy. I'm just gonna breach. Uh-huh. Should I care? Did I play that wrong? That's fine. Let's see if I played that wrong. Oh, I didn't even kill it. Oh, that was kind of dumb. Should I have done that first? Yeah, I fucked that up. We fucked that up. See, in the chat telling me I fucked that up. Baby Wings to blocker, Shannon to, yeah. I could have took out both of those units and then popped that blocker. That was dumb. We got a base though. Okay. See, this is why we need to test this deck. Okay, luck of the draw though. Luck of the draw. I got lucky. Everybody agree? For good measure. Why not? Sequencing all bad. Yeah, lucky. 100%. Oh my god. That was terrible. There's probably multiple ways in there. I could have... Just now it should be Shenlong to short strike. Yeah, there's probably multiple ways in there I could have won, but... again, like, when I'm locked in and I'm playing that deck, I play a lot better than I do on here sometimes, but that was dumb. That was definitely dumb. Alright, that'll do it for me. Look out for more new type updates, as well as some videos I'm going to be posting. There's one video posting on Sunday, and then updates from all the new types I'm going to be doing this weekend, as well as probably another deck list or two that I scrounge up, especially that red-blue cycle deck. I'll put that back out. Yeah, it's a busy weekend, lots of games coming, so be prepared. Tell your friend, we need subscribers, right? We need to hit 500. I'm going to be doing a giveaway at 500. I'll post a video about that too, but giveaway at 500 for sure. Red green as well. I'll post that. I'll try to film that tomorrow, before my new type or something. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.